Today is the day. Almost 2 years of preparation for this mission. A lot of laughs along with failures, of course. We knew this day would come. But geez, did it ever sneak up on us. There are 5 of us set to this mission. We will be gone for 6 months. An expedition. Scientific research, to say the least. We loaded everything up earlier this morning. Our clothes and food had been packed for days. I am close with one of my crewmates, Purple. The others trained elsewhere. I have no hard time making friends, so I'm not really worried about that. As long as they keep up with their end of the work. After a long day of goodbyes, double checking our supply lists, and going over our mission details one last time, we begin liftoff. We strap in and get ready for takeoff. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. I feel a thrust as we begin to lift. I look around at my crew. All 5 of us simultaneously let out a sigh of relief. The first 2 days took a bit of adjusting. It's weird being in space. It's weird not being grounded. I haven't seen much of my crew either, although we probably could have done a better job at introducing ourselves. Maybe tomorrow. It's been 4 days, and nothing crazy has happened. Although I thought there were only 5 of us. Last I checked, there were 6. I asked Purple about it, but he can't remember how many of us were actually assigned to this mission. I guess it's not that big of a deal, in case space is actually making me crazy. But the astronauts on board are named Cyan, Purple, Red, White, Brown, and then there's me, of course, Black. Today I'm going to document everything. I'm going suspicious. Something is not right here. I'm starting my day in cafeteria. It is located in the middle of the ship and by far the biggest room. There are 5 faded blue circular tables in cafeteria. Gross. Someone left day-old pizza on the upper right table. The whole crew starts here every morning. To our right is the upper engine. To the left is weapons. My first task of the day is to swipe my card. That's an admin, which is forward and then to the right. I hurry to admin while Cyan and Purple head right, Red and White head left, and Brown stays in cafeteria. Admin is a tiny room. There are 3 desks with widgets at each one. In the middle of the room is the admin table, a layout of the ship with markers as to show the location of other crewmates on the ship. It is also the room where we regulate the ship's O2. I hurry to the end of the room and swipe my card. An easy start to the day. My next task is in navigation. I am supposed to check the wiring and fix it if needed. Navigation is the head of the ship. There are 2 ways to get there. Back to the cafeteria, or down to the storage. I picked the storage route as priming shields is another one of my tasks. We aren't supposed to do tasks out of order, but since no one is around, I don't think it's too big of a deal, so as long as they can all get it done. I head to storage, then right, passing communications. The static from the radio buzzes as I go closer, then fades as I leave. At the end of the hallway is shields. I begin to prime the shields and see Brown pass by quickly. Hey Brown, how are your tasks going? He mumbles something incoherently and keeps on his way. Rude, but nothing out of the ordinary from what I've noticed the past couple of days. Check. Another task finished. I head up and then left to navigation. In the hallway before reaching navigation there is a little box with a lightning bolt on it. I quickly unscrew the panel and begin to fix the wires. Blue to blue, red to red, and so on. Next wiring is an electrical. I decide to pass by the cafeteria on the way down and download some data. Another one of my tasks also. It is in the next room, weapons. The room to the left of the cafeteria that... I see it. White. His suit. It's ripped in half. His upper half, gone. A pool of blood where her stomach and head should be. I am frozen in fear for a second, and then grab my walkie-talkie and shakily report.
Static. Black reporting white. He's dead.
All answers back were hectically cutting each other off.
Where?
What?
How?
We all meet up in the cafeteria shortly after.
Weapons room.
I answer.
I was alone. I haven't seen anyone except Brown.
Brown interrupts, and a jumble of words come out.
This. Could never do something like this. This is inhuman.
Red then interjects.
What are you trying to say, Brown? There is something among us.
We all stare at each other in fear, suspicion growing.
What do we do?
Cyan asks, the fear in her voice unintentionally present.
Now that we're here, I can only remember 5 boarding passes. Were there 6 of us?
She demands.
We need to vote. I can't recall who wasn't supposed to be here.
I thought so too, Cyan. I assure her. I tried to ask Purple, but he couldn't remember.
How would I know?
Purple interjects.
I'm not the boarding pass inspector.
A snappy response. But we are all uncomfortable and wary of each other at this point. One of our colleagues just died. No, he's just been murdered. I don't know who to trust at this moment. Let's just finish our tasks and get out of here. We could set course back home once we finish everything.
But the mission...
Brown scrambles out. Our mission is over, Brown, I say. We need to finish our tasks and head home. We decided to skip voting anyone without further information. We break away from the cafeteria. I hurry down to the storage, then left to electrical. Then see which way the others went. In all the commotion, I forgot to look. What could have done that to White? Just what? The way the body was cut in half. Only an animal could do that. And where was the upper half? Stop. I can't keep thinking of it. Picturing it. I see the little electrical panel and quickly unscrew it. The wires in this box are cut. Like the first one, I patched them up and closed the box. Shoot. In all the commotion, I forgot to do my task in the cafeteria. I head back up to the cafeteria to download important data. Might as well report what we have found in the week since launch. The signal often cuts out, so while I do this task, I unfortunately cannot leave. It is a couple seconds wait, but it feels like minutes. At 86% completion, the walkie-talkie cackles.
It's Red. Purple is dead.
No one responds right away. A simultaneous silence, as what we all feared, is brought into existence. There really is something here, and it's killing all of us one by one. Meet me in cafeteria, Red struggles to say. You can hear the pain in his voice.
Where?
Cyan demands.
Lower engine.
Red answers.
I don't want to randomly throw names, but I saw Brown following Purple earlier. They were together. Lies.
Brown mumbles.
He's lying.
He looks to the rest of us, his helmet black and opaque. I cannot see his face, just like he cannot see mine. I can only hear his voice, but I am unsure if it is a voice I can trust.
He has to go.
Cyan bursts out.
If you saw Brown, the imposter is him. We have to vote him out.
Calm down, Cyan. I tried to calm her down, but she isn't thinking straight anymore. She keeps demanding that we vote him out. I'm not sure what to say.
A vote.
Red also demands. Okay, one by one we vote. Cyan and Red vote Brown. Brown votes Red. I vote to skip.
Brown it is.
Cyan rejoices. Red and Cyan throw Brown into the airlock and thrust him into space. I cannot speak. I can't believe this is happening. That this has happened. Cyan and Red turn back towards me. Cyan's helmet is also darkened. I cannot see her expression, but I imagine it is one of relief. I look at Red, ashamed of what has happened, but his helmet, it isn't black. It's cracked. A long spiderweb of tongues comes shooting out. Both of his hands detach and rip Cyan apart in front of me. I try to run, but it's fast. It inhales the top of Cyan's body and runs even faster. In seconds, it's on me. The spiderweb of tongues snap together into one sharp needle. It pierces my head and its detached arms come at me from both sides. Swiftly, I am ripped in two and digested the same as my other colleagues. Everything then goes completely